So here we are, home office. Just like many hundreds of thousands of you, I have transitioned to the home, sent the teams home, and we are now in a state of social distancing, shelter in place, and LA County just announced that we are on a safer at home order. So I'd like to take this opportunity to unpack social distancing because it's gotten a lot of even bad press lately, even though the intention is so important and so good. I'd like to share a personal story. Yesterday I had the opportunity to go visit my mom for the first time in the hospital. She's been in the hospital for a couple weeks now. And early last week, the hospital that she was in was put on lockdown, which meant no visitors were allowed to come in. It's been grueling and exhausting and heartbreaking to know that I can't see my mom. She's one of my most favorite people in the world. I'm very blessed that we have transcended into the relationship that we have now. And yesterday, I got to go be a part of her discharge planning committee while we set up everything to get her home. And just an hour before I was about to get on the road to drive the several hours to go to the hospital to be with her, I had to go to UPS and get a document notarized. And as I'm standing in line, I'm doing appropriate social distancing. And a young woman walks up right behind me, and in a, traditional state, even 2 months ago, had she walked up right behind me the way she did, I wouldn't have blinked, I wouldn't have thought twice. And yet, as this young woman walked up behind me, I stepped back. And she looked at me and she rolled her eyes and gave an exasperated, really? And I noticed in my internal state at that moment that I was frustrated because she wasn't having a regard for my personal health or safety, but more importantly, she wasn't having a regard for the fact that I was about to go see my 73-year-old mother. Sorry, Mom, I know I said your age. And that my mother was immunocompromised. She'd been in a hospital. And so as I noted that data point, I turned to the young woman and I said, hey, I'm about to get on the road to go visit my mom. And she's been in the hospital. And all I want more than anything in the world is for her to go home and to do the rehabilitation process that she needs so that she can come out on the other side of this and hang out with her granddaughter, so that she and I can continue to have the conversations that we have. And I need to be my healthy best self to go into that experience with her. And as soon as I said that, the young woman stepped back and she said, oh, I get it. Thank you. I hadn't thought about it that way. And it really highlighted for me that the term social distancing isn't working in our favor. We need to be talking about social altruism. The fact that we're all making really hard choices to protect and help each other right now. Social altruism is all about the fact that we are a community, we are connected, and we are only as strong as our weakest link. And our weakest link might be me. I'm immunocompromised. It might be my mother just coming out of the hospital. It might be somebody who looks as healthy and vibrant as I can be, who plays basketball every day, or the entire NBA team, but maybe has high cholesterol. Our weakest link is only as weak as the person who isn't paying attention to the fact that they can impact somebody else. It's all of our jobs right now, even if you think that this is overblown hooey, and I know there's a lot of you out there, and that's fine, I get it. But what I'd like to do is just invite everybody, and even to put on the job space of, what if this is real? What if we all had an opportunity to pay it forward and to take care of somebody else simply by keeping our space, simply by doing the hard thing right now to make sure that somebody else doesn't possibly get sick? And the possibilities right now are abundant, and I know that. But the idea of altruism is we can all come through this together. And short-term pain means long-term gain. And at the end of the day, the power of prevention is that nothing happens. And so I would love to be on the other side of this with nothing happening, because we all were mindful that we were altruistic and made really proactive, kind choices to come together and take care of one another. So let's be on this journey together. We're an incredible human tribe. We've got this.